Hi guys, welcome back to another video and a little bit different content today. It's about 6:30 in the morning and I've decided to start doing a little bit of perch fishing again. So the kit I'm using today is a very simple little 5-foot lure rod. I'm fishing little mini jigs. I've got about an hour or so to kill, so I'm just going to go around peg to peg, a few casts here and there, and see if I can get any takes off the resident perch. So the first spot I'm going to try is along this sort of jetty area. I'm just going to drop the lure in, kind of just bounce it along the bottom, walking along, see if anything takes. Slowly work the lure along that jetty area, but no interest. But just have a wander around the different platforms, work way along the lily pads and things, and see if we get anything. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Well, would you believe it? Literally below my feet. Just dropped that in and got a take. The fish went straight into the weed. Let's try that again. Well, that was quite promising anyway, getting a take on the first drop in there. I think what I'll do here is I'll just have a few casts about and I'll move on to the next platform. Right, let's move on to the next peg. Beauty about this type of fishing is you can cover quite a wide area. You're not sort of static sitting with a float, a ground bait and feeders and things like that, so you can be constantly on the move, dropping in from one spot to another. And as you saw there, literally on the first drop in, right at my feet, I did get a take. Right, we've got a swan in at this peg, so I'll move on to the next one. Right guys, so after being blank the other morning, I've just popped into this lake again and have a wander around to see if I can get any interest on the lures this time. Anything I want to do, I'm going to repeat what I did the other day. I'm going to start off along the jetty, work your way around peg to peg. So once again, I'm just working this lure. Oh yes, yes, I'm waiting to a fish already. First drop along the jetty. Gorgeous little perch there. First fish of the day on the first drop. Right, I've just come to a corner here and I've just seen 3 little perch follow the lure. So they're definitely there. Definitely fish showing there. I got to that little corner of the jetty and I could see in the shallow water So at least half a dozen times, small perch hitting the side of the lure. Couldn't feel it on there through the line or anything. They were that small, but they were definitely there, hitting the lure and backing off. Right, so I'm going to go to the peg where I got the hit the other morning. I've had very little sort of noticeable interest in the lure. The lure I've been going around with is this one here. Can't remember the name of it, but it's on something like a 3 gram size 6 or 8 jig head. But the peg I've just dropped in on, literally at my feet, I've just dropped the lure in and there were perch, very small perch, nipping at it. So I've decided to do is I'm going to switch to something a bit smaller. And see if I can get a little bit interest on the smaller lure. Also what I might do as well is I might do away with a little snap link as well, just to make things a little bit neater. And hopefully get some takes off these tiny little perch which are following the lures. So I've been on the lake about an hour or so, done a full circle round fishing that first lure. Had the one fish just up on the jetty area there, and a lot of little fish sort of following. Had sign of a few fish nudging at the lure further down, so I've now switched to a much smaller lure. I'm going to do a bit more of a circuit round. Good morning. So you join us now. It's just after 6 o'clock in the morning. I've headed down to a local pond with my little lure fishing rod, fishing little mini jigs, and I'm hoping to connect with a couple of perch. I was down here last week for the first session or two with no real luck, just trying to get back into the swing of things. But on Sunday I did pop down for a little bit and I was getting a bit of interest along this jetty area here, and did actually get my first perch of the year. So I'm going to start off in that area and work that area for a bit. Just got over an hour and a half to spend down here before I go and get ready for work. So let's see how it goes. And we're in. There we go. And there we go. There's 2 or 3 of them down there, kept hitting the lure. Look at that, beautiful little perch. Just what we came for. It's a great start of the day, that. We'll pop him back, see if he's got any friends down there. Right, so that was quite a good start anyway. I think I'll just rest that peg for a little bit. What I was noticing after that very first cast, there was literally a perch came out from the concrete below my feet and hit the lure. It literally grabbed it in its mouth and then spat it out. I was watching it. So I worked it close in there again for a while, and I did see a couple of other littler fish come out, and eventually one did take. I think I'll try that tactic at a few other pegs now. See if we can get another one. How quick was that? That is what we want. And we're in. That fish absolutely nailed the lure. There we go, another one. Yeah, so I dropped into this peg there. I've literally had, I don't know if it's the same fish, but it's absolutely launched itself at the lure twice. And there we go. I think it's time to bring this video to an end, guys. It's time to get back home, get ready for work. But there's about 5 or 6 fish today on the bank, all taken on these little crazy fish. I think they were called a nano shad or something like that, and I think this was like the chartreuse sort of greeny colour. I've also got the same lures in a pink colour, which I haven't tried today. But yeah, really happy with today's results. Starting to connect with a few fish and getting sort of more tuned with the lure fishing methods. So hopefully we'll get a few more sessions in like this over the coming weeks and a few more videos for you. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button and all that, and I'll see you in the next video.